We are appealing because this case is about fundamental human rights. Human rights of female athletes who are exceptional and who stand out because of that. The IAAF wants to force female athletes to submit to very intrusive physical examinations. You don't have to be a woman to understand how humiliating these examinations are. No man has to go through this. Also, as a requirement to compete, the IAAF wants to require Caster to change her natural hormone levels by taking hormonal drugs. And these drugs can have serious health consequences, including cancer, decreased bone density, and thrombosis. At the heart of the case is that the IAAF wants to ban Caster and other female athletes with naturally high testosterone levels from competing internationally, unless they submit to these humiliating examinations and take hormonal drugs to change their natural body. They are being banned simply for who they are. Now, the key point is that at our day and age, this is unacceptable, and it is our position that the IAAF regulations violate important human rights.
Even if I get a fake gold and sell it, at the end of the day, the gold.
I would like to mention 4 key human rights that are at stake here. The first is a prohibition against discrimination. The CAS panel anonymously found that the IAAF regulations are discriminatory. One reason is because they apply only to female athletes, whereas there are no testosterone limits nor any other limits on natural physical characteristics of male athletes. The second is the right to physical integrity. That means that nobody can touch your body against your will. That is violated because of the intrusive physical examinations and the requirement to change your natural hormone levels. Then there is the right to economic freedom, which means that Caster will be prevented from making the living she has always made by competing in her specialty events. And last but not least, the respect for human dignity. Now, the IAAF regulations want to ban natural physical differences amongst athletes and want to require female athletes to endanger their health and change who they are in order to compete. As a society, we cannot allow this to happen. Now, a ruling in Caster's favor would have an impact on preventing unfair discrimination in sports, not just in athletics. This is a landmark case with implications that go far beyond the rights of Caster. This is a case about fundamental human rights of all individuals who are different and who stand out in light of their differences. Caster is very disappointed that she's not allowed to defend her hard-earned World Championship title simply for being who she is. That said, Caster has made very clear that she's fighting not only for her own rights, but also for the rights of all other female athletes who are subjected to these IAAF regulations. And she will continue to fight for these important human rights.